Hello, welcome back to another round of Ogledow 2. We are on game night and we are playing the 32 version of Ogledow with TS Forever, Uranium and Flippy Warbear.
Hello.
Hey.
And I'm gonna repair a tank, which I never do. So, anyway, welcome back to the World War II themed pop culture, soft pornography and dinosaur podcast.
As long as you don't get them mixed up.
Well, there's weird things on the internet.
Plenty of dinosaur pornography if you know where to look.
People dressed as dinosaurs doing it?
Yeah, I've seen that as well.
No, that's what I always find weird kind of about, what's that called, where people fuck animals? Like, you always hear they do that with dogs or cows, and it's like, if you do that with a tiger, you know, then I'm impressed.
Yeah, especially if you do fellatio.
Okay, we should stop with that topic actually. You know, otherwise Google will close my channel or something. Anyway, regarding weird theories and so on from childhood.
Oh, fuck me.
Do you remember, or did you have that in your kind of, probably, I mean it's an American one, but that series with the Star Trek guy who did like real life or, you know, like pseudo real life mysteries and shit? It was that one guy from the later Star Trek series. I'm so bad at this game, it's amazing. But yeah, and they had like, it was like you had to figure out as the audience if it was true or false, and probably mostly was bullshit. But the thing is that they had these little reenactments of these supernatural or paranormal cases, and then you had to figure out which one is true and which one is false. And there was one that really traumatized me as a kid, where like a woman, and they said later it was true, which I don't believe, but anyway, there was this woman who was like, I think she was cursed by like a gypsy or something, I don't remember exactly, but she was cursed because she was so vain, and so when she looked into the mirror, now she saw like herself as really ugly, right? That really fucked with my head. I was afraid of mirrors for ages after that. Because I don't know, like, maybe you could check it out on YouTube these days. I mean, probably everything is on YouTube. But the way she looked in that mirror was nothing short of horrifying. Like, she looked like a monster, not just like some less than beautiful broad or whatever, but horrifying.
Okay. I've seen a very weird movie yesterday. It was a Mexican movie. It's called Tenemos la Carne, and the English title is We Are the Flesh. And it's, wow, it's pretty outrageous. I haven't seen anything like it. It reminded me of some earlier works.
You should say that.
I've seen some other Mexican horror. It's actually not really horror, but it's...
David Cronenberg shit?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, something like it. Wow, I totally missed that one. Also missed that one.
I don't know anything.
This is probably the only pure, or at least the only official pure tank map that we even have in this mod.
Yeah, it's a very appropriate map for it. I'm shooting at stuff of which I hope it's an enemy tank. But I also shoot at trees and haystacks, I guess.
Shoot everything.
And ask questions later, yes. It's just like
Anyway,
American
did you ever have like a movie or a series or something that you saw that traumatized you as a kid?
That traumatized me as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a movie about Anne Frank.
Oh, okay, that is actually
I was having nightmares later about the razzia, where they pick people up from the street.
Great, yeah.
But not any horror or something, because I didn't watch horror when I was a kid.
Yeah, me neither, but for example, that TV series I talked about, that's not really like a horror thing, you know? In retrospect, it was really silly, but the concept of something appearing in my mirror that shouldn't be there was just really terrifying to me. I mean, still is, I guess, but you know, once you grow up, it's like, well, probably not gonna happen. I've looked in so many mirrors and never saw anything creepy in it. Except my face. But yeah.
I'll just spend the next 10 years reloading.
You have the G41? No, wait, I didn't put that on here, did I?
No, he is in the ISU.
Oh yeah, that takes a while.
Yes! I got a kill! Okay, so I haven't been totally useless. And that's KT down. And I love the fact that you still get the points even though the guy bails.
Oh yeah, that works now. Don't get the kill, but you get the point for the tank, right?
Yep.
I forgot that we added that. That's actually a great feature. I should talk about that more. Look at the Russian armor, and I know I'm not doing anything useful because I'm infantry, but I never play tanks, and I don't see why I should start more. And look at that. Beautiful. Jesus Christ, I've never seen the Russians being pushed away this much on this. Because usually I think they win it, at least.
You have been playing this layer before?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've watched videos of it as well.
Okay. Yeah, this should be a good advertisement for American server and Asian server.
Yeah, actually I probably will release this very late though, like in March somewhere.
Yeah, I have enough videos to put one out every day until 20th of March now.
The Russians are getting pretty pummeled though.
Yeah, we're not getting anywhere. Fuck me.
I think...
Which is actually a bit weird because we have the faster tanks.
Yeah, but I think on this map often, I think what kind of makes a big difference is what happens in the first few, and not seconds, but in the first few minutes.
See, I can't penetrate the Panther at all with the T-34-85.
Oh.
I have to be from the side, I can't,
yeah,
and they're not facing the sides, always frontal.
Yeah.
And
that sucks.
Can Kiger down. Thing is, the IS-2 gun doesn't really do very much to their fronts either.
I've been driving through these huge pipes now a few times and it looks a bit weird.
Yes, go.
Hashtag it is. Tell your friend.
Okay. I'm going to visit a different part of the map for a change.
We should... all those things. Yeah, another thing that actually... that actually kind of traumatized me as a kid was Jaws.
Jaws, really?
Yeah, as it is called in German, der weiße Hai. White shark. Shark, I mean. Anyway, yeah, that I watched that. My parents were like, you shouldn't watch this, and then I watched it with them like the beginning. And I was so scared. They just... Maybe they should have watched the whole thing with me, because in the end, of course, the shark gets blown up. So, probably only showing me the beginning was a mistake. But yeah, I didn't bathe for a week after that.
Okay.
I was a jerk, of course, but yeah, I didn't sleep well that night. Weird thing is I can't even remember what much, and I haven't actually seen the movie after that, although not from fear, but just...
Yeah, I've seen it.
Never watched it. I would think that today probably wouldn't have much of an effect on me.
It would actually be a bit sad if it would.
Yeah. Holy shit, that paper mache shark is terrifying.
I once got traumatized by watching this docudrama about some hunter in India hunting a man-eating tiger.
Oh, I have a good story about that too, but carry on.
Basically, there was this one scene in it where they think the tiger is in their house, and it's dark, but it turns out that it wasn't. But that fucked me up properly.
Yeah. Because the thing with tigers is, if you're in the jungle, okay, then you should be afraid, but you kind of feel safe in a house, you know. It's not like you spend your day hunting the tiger and then it's waiting for you in your bedroom or something.
No, usually not.
Like,
that was really short, especially compared to Zelo. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.
Yep. Have a nice day.
See ya.
So yeah.